Hi content creators, today we will be making this simple 3D fusion animation. The entire project file and asset folder are provided in the description below. Let's get cracking. Let's start by creating a fusion composition. I'm going to make it about 8 seconds. Now go into the fusion page. The first thing I will make is a text called YouTube Success. So drag in a text node, hit F2 and name it YouTube Success. Copy it and paste it in the text box. Now add an image plane by dragging it in here or pressing Ctrl and space and type in 3i to bring up the image plane. Let's create our 3D environment. On the right side, drag in the following nodes. Render a 3D, 3D camera, and a merge 3D node. Now connect the nodes. Next, connect the image plane of the text. Click on this first circle of the merge 3D node. If you don't see two viewports, just click this button here. Now drag the blue arrow of the camera and you should see your text. Now make the text color red and change the font. Hold Ctrl and press space and add a soft glow and adjust to your liking. I like this. Next, let's add this robot character and name it character. Add another image plane. Then also add a background. Add a color corrector node and move the saturation down. And a merge node. Connect the background to the green input of the merge node, the color corrector to the yellow input, and then the character to the blue input of the background node. Your character should have this overlay. Let's check our 3D space again. This character is a bit too big, so make it smaller by selecting the image plane, then go to transform and then adjust the size. Let's adjust the position of the text and character. Move it just above the character. I am also going to make the font a bit bigger. Alrighty. Now select the background node and under type, select the gradient option. Let's change the color to red by dragging this eyedropper on the text. Now I will adjust these points so it looks like the light is reflecting on the robot's head. This should do it. Select the merge node here and change the apply mode to multiply. Select the merge node and hold Ctrl and press space and also add a soft glow and adjust. Now we have this. Now let's add these cards. Remember to name them just so you don't get confused later on. Add an image plane. Now connect that to the merge 3D. We will connect them all to this node. I personally like to select the objects in the merge 3D and just adjust it from there. I want to make sure to have these cards in front of the robot so it is revealed later on. This is pretty nice. Now if you hold Alt and middle mouse button, you can move around in the merge 3D node. Because we are going to add a few cards, let's move them to the back for now and hold Ctrl and use the mouse wheel to zoom in or out. I will also add a drop shadow. You can just select the node, hold Shift and select the line for it to merge, and let's add a soft glow. Now to add another card, drag it in there and name it. Now just select the 3 nodes and copy and paste. Select the new card and connect it. Click on the image plane and move it to the back. I will move it over here. You can select the camera and just move it to check if you can read the text. As you can see, you can't read the whole text, so let's adjust. Now just do the same with the rest. Oh, look at that. Now we have this. Now just make final adjustments so everything matches up and also the robot and text. Finally, we can add the 3D camera animation. Select the camera 3D node, select transform on the right side, Move your playheader to the end position. Since I have a few cards, let's make the endpoint around 180 frames. Now add the keyframe and move to the start around frame 10 and drag the camera to the start. We also want to make the animation smoother. So with the camera 3D node selected, go to spline, select the zoom out, and select buttons. Press S and then T, and then adjust your ease in and ease out. Now the last step, we will add a background. I included both white and black grids for your convenience. I am going to use the white grid for the black background. Now add it to the bottom of the fusion composition. Adjust the length of the grid and move the fusion composition to the right and add a text node. Let's call the text node How to Succeed on YouTube. Now this grid is a little too much, so let's adjust that. Select the grid, go to the inspector and lower the opacity so it looks better. Now open the text in the Fusion page and change the font and color and add a soft glow. One last thing, let's add a write-on effect and a transition to the text. There you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up or drop a comment on the kind of tutorial you want next. Until next time, have a good one.